This is my lowest cost Guppy fish tank. Not only is this baby cheap, it's simple and easy to create. And maintenance? Barely. Hi, I'm Budget Tank Life, and I'm dirt cheap. And I'll do whatever it takes to reduce my cost. And look, this can be done on any size tank. It's not the size of your hands that count, it's your foot. In this video, I'll break down the cost of each element here to create this tank, so you don't have to break the bank. Alright, so this tank is a great example of what you can do and what you can have with just simple stuff. So you have the dirt, the plants, and the water. That's it. But I know that you want a little more details, so let me get into it, or else this video is going to be 10 seconds long. Okay. Now I can BS you and tell you to use a plastic tub because it's probably the cheapest, but you gotta know that this is gonna be on display, so get yourself an acrylic or glass tank. It's worth the investment. And that's coming from someone who uses plastic wrap for his tank lid. This brand new tank right here cost me $10. It retails for $29.99, but I got it from my favorite store, Facebook Marketplace. And I'm not going to question how he got it. I would recommend you to do the same. Facebook Market has full of discounted tanks for such good prices. My rule of thumb is always buying it at $1 a gallon or less. And if you're patient enough, you can get it for free. I actually got these two tanks for absolutely $0. So these are actually my cheapest tanks. Alright, on to the substrate. I dug this up from my backyard.
I'm gonna see the whole body of you, Dad.
But I understand that you might not have that luxury, so go ahead and buy some topsoil, but do not buy potting mix. I've tried it before and there's too much shit floating around. But honestly, be creative, just go find some dirt. Alright, cool, so now you have dirt. If you can, get some sand so you can cap it off. Doing this reduces the dirt from floating all around and also minimizes the nutrients from leaching out. And if you want to skip sand, I mean, I have a tank here that's just pure dirt. I just don't like the fact that when I'm pulling out plants, it turns the water milky, but you know, it settles down. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, plants. I'm actually more of a plant guy than a fish guy, because for me, an aquarium is like bringing a piece of nature into my home. And having real plants just gives me that authentic vibe, unlike those fake plants. But the hard part about this is that they're so damn expensive. And if you're as horrible as I am in keeping plants, or if you've never kept plants, man. But worry not, I have 3 plants here that are pretty cheap and pretty hardy because they've survived my care. My number 1 plant would be Corkscrew Vallisneria. I got a little clump from someone on Facebook who had just way too much and was giving it out for free. I threw it in the tank and it just went wild. That was 4 years ago. Now I have tanks full of them because they are my top plant and I grow them everywhere because they just survive. The second one would be Dwarf Sagittaria. They make great carpeting plants. Super easy, super low, super cool, super hardy. Just for you. And if you're not sure what a carpeting plant is, it just means that the plant stays low instead of growing tall, which makes it perfect for the foreground. Numero tres is guppy grass. I typically throw these into the tank and just let them float. Eventually, they'll shoot down their roots and anchor themselves. I find guppy grass grows a lot better when there's less water flow, which makes it great because I usually don't use filters, and if it is, then it's sponge filters, if anything. So these are my top 3 plants, coming from someone who kills Anubias, which is supposed to be the hardiest plant in the world. Sorry to interject, But since the making of this video, I actually found a solution that is reviving the Anubias plants that were dying off. So hygger saw that I have this pretty shitty tank that really didn't have light, and they were nice enough to send me some of their lights. I was hesitant at first because, you know, my channel is all about budgeting and more light means a higher electric bill. But I took a look at the light stats, which I'm just specifically looking for the watts, and it was 18W. And if I calculate 18W by the 10 hours on average every day that I leave lights on, then it equates to about $1.03 a month. It's supposed to be submersible, so I should just be able to put it in the water, put it on, suction cup it on the lid. And this thing has all kinds of features, but the one that caught my eyes and my interest in this light was because it's submersible. I needed this because on top of my tank is a bunch of stuff. And if I can have something that's submersible like this, perfecto. And plus, now it's growing my Anubias, so I'm not complaining. So if you're gonna go out and buy some lights anyways, buy some hygger lights. And if you use my affiliate link below, I will probably get $1 every time you purchase something. And that's $1 towards my electric bill. Thank you for supporting me. Okay, so here's a quick recap. Number 1, buy your tank from Facebook Marketplace at about $1 a gallon or less. Number 2, find or dig your dirt as the substrate. Number 3, optional, steal some sand from the beach and cap off the dirt. Just kidding, don't steal it, just borrow it forever. Number 4, buy hardy plants like my top 3. Corkscrew Val, Dwarf Sagittaria, or Guppy Grass. You can easily pick these up from your local fish store or buy it off a hobbyist. Okay, now I'll show you all my tanks using the same method and how much each one costs. This is a 60-gallon tank I got for free from Facebook Market. The soil is from my backyard, the sand was from my kid's sandbox, which I bought the sand from a landscaping company at about $1 per 5-gallon bucket, so we'll just say $1. Plants were propagated from other tanks, so that's free, totaling this tank to a whopping $1. Okay, so this one is a 50-gallon that I got for free from a friend. Again, same thing, but actually without the sand, totaling to $0. You can actually check out this video of how I created these two tanks by leaving them outside. And this tank right here is a 10-gallon corkscrew jungle. This tank was $10, the dirt was free, plants were free, and the sand used is probably a gallon. So $1 divided by 5 gallons equals about 20 cents. So the total will be $10.20. Same thing with this one and this one. This is my Dwarf Sag tank. You can see that this has less hiding space, but more swimming room. Pretty cool. And again, this one too. And although the plants aren't tall like my Corkscrew Velocinaria tank, my Amica Splendid fish are still able to hide. They're not camera shy, they just don't like me. And one of my favorite, a 2.5 gallon planted tank. This tank actually belongs to my brother-in-law that I helped plant it for him, but he's too lazy to pick it up, so I'm keeping it safe indefinitely. It has a mixture of corkscrew and dwarf sag, and even guppy grass. Can you spot all three? Anyways, I hope this motivates you to try it out. Worst thing that can happen is that you sell me your tank for 50 cents a gallon. But I really hope not, because we need more people in this hobby. Thanks for watching! And yes, I am sick.